Welcome to Musto Invest in Cambodia, and in today's video I'll be sharing with you how you can register a company in Cambodia in 2026. But before we start, don't forget to like the video, share it to your friends, subscribe to Musto Invest in Cambodia, hit the notification button, yes, contact us if you need any legal service in Cambodia. We are based here for more than 10 years, and let's get started. So yes, if you're someone that wants to start a company, a business in Cambodia, these are some things that you need to know. First of all, you have to come to Cambodia physically to register the business. Yes, it is mandatory to come to Cambodia physically. And the first thing that you need to do is to find an office or a place that you can operate your business. Yes, you have to sign a 1-year contract, and yes, this is the most important thing. The office cannot have a kitchen. Yes, it can be ground floor, and maybe at the top, the second or third floor, you can live, but the first floor cannot have a kitchen. This is something very important and very strict. Once you have an office, you can register your company. Company registration takes around 3 to 4 weeks. Yes, it is also important to have a Cambodian phone number, and there are a lot of foreigners that come to Cambodia with the tourist visa. Yes, you can actually register your company with a tourist visa, but if you want to make a 6 or 12 months extension, you have to exit Cambodia and come back again with a business e-visa. This is very important. Only a company can help you with visa extensions and a long-term status in Cambodia, but it will be also very easy to set up and open a bank account in Cambodia, in most banks here in Cambodia. Once you register your company, you can also apply for a work permit. Make sure you have a work permit, because if you don't have a work permit, you cannot make a business visa extension up to 1 year. It is important to have a 6 to 12 months visa if you want to have a multiple entry visa, if you want to have freedom, and most importantly, a work permit will give you legal status in Cambodia. This is quite important. And yes, once you register your company, you can operate legally in Cambodia, but yes, it is also very important to have an accountant or use an accounting service to manage your taxation and bookkeeping. This is very important. If you fail to have an accountant or a bookkeeping and accounting service, you can face paying penalties. So it's very important that you do pay something like at least $150 per month if you want basic bookkeeping and basic accounting. Of course, if you want to open a large company, it is advisable to hire an accountant, which can cost from $250 to $300 minimum. More qualified accountants charge more than that, even over $1,000. It depends on the size of the company. But yes, once the certificate of incorporation is ready, you just have to get a tax patent which is valid for 1 year, and every single year you have to renew your tax patent. When you register a business, a registered company, it's also very important to know which business you want to start and which activities that you are allowed to operate. This is also quite important, because now the Cambodian tax officers and overall Cambodia is becoming more strict on the operation of the business that you want to run, to crack down on illegal scam activities that have happened in the past. It's also very important to consider opening a sole proprietorship as an LLC. Perhaps you're a doctor, you're a physician, you're an expert at something and you don't have staff. You can just register as a sole proprietorship for as low as 1,000 US dollars. And this is also good. And it has the same taxation as a medium enterprise company or a large company. However, you just cannot hire any other staff. Another good thing about investing in real estate in Cambodia in 2026 is that this year, any property that is valued below 200,000 US dollars will not be taxed of the typical duty tax of 4%. This is the transfer of title tax. The good thing is that if you do agriculture in Cambodia, you don't have to pay any tax. It's tax-free. And also, if you want to export to other countries, you just need an export license. If you want to open a large company or a business and it's in the list of businesses that has a QIP status, meaning you get tax incentives for 3, 6, 9 years. I'm talking about manufacturing, renewable energy activities or solar panels, and something related to the environment, recycling. Yes, those kind of businesses can actually allow you to get 3 to 9 years tax breaks, tax incentives. Processing plants in Cambodia. So a lot of processing is actually done in Vietnam and China. So there is opportunity to actually start a processing plant in Cambodia, and you can take advantage of the tax-free policy for certain industries, including processing, manufacturing, solar, renewable energy. Yes, a lot of things that can be tax-free in Cambodia from 3 years up to 9 years. A lot of industries that can have tax breaks, tax benefits. So actually agriculture is the #1 hottest business at the moment in Cambodia, because once the Thai border was closed with Cambodia because of the political tensions, agriculture flourished and local production is increasing. A lot of new production has started because Cambodia was heavily importing products from Thailand, but now the trade between the two countries has stopped. Cambodia is forced to have more of its own production. So that's why there are a lot of opportunities in manufacturing, in industries. Sure, you pay your taxes on time. I'm talking about the basic taxation on the director's salary or your staff salary. Of course, if it's less than 330 US dollars, you don't have to pay tax on your staff. But it's quite important to have an accountant and have bookkeeping service if you want to stay afloat and avoid paying any penalties. If you're interested in registering a business, registering a company, perhaps starting a large manufacturing plant, if you want to do any kind of legal business in Cambodia, you can contact us on our official websites in the description below, our Facebook meta page and Instagram page. This is all I have for you today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.